Hey y'all, it's Stephanie. I am attempting to do the December Listers Got a List. I'm doing it in the Snap album, and I'll show you if I can get it down. The size I'm gonna be is from the Simple Stories, this size album. And ooh, I got that zoomed in quite a bit. Let me back out. And this was my December daily from last year. And as you can see, did not finish. I got to day 23 and anyways, so I think I'm gonna do kind of a mashup of, this is not the binder I'm gonna be using, by the way. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm gonna hopefully get it this weekend, and then I'll just decorate the cover. But this is what I'm planning on using. And I've already got my intro page. I'm using Teresa Collins. Checking It Twice paper list from last year. Not paper list. Checking It Twice. Let me zoom back in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm thinking I filmed December 1st, but the video came out like 20 minutes long. I'm not sure I'm gonna upload it. We'll see. But anyways, this was December 1st, favorite memories of December. And I think I'm gonna combine Listers Got a List with December Daily. And this is gonna be my intro page. And I'm gonna put some more pattern paper, decorate the back, and possibly do like a collage, the little Insta Square photos, however many I can fit on this at the end of December, and do that. And I think if I'm gonna mash up Listers Got a List with December Daily, then what I'm going to do is leave the back side of every day, like have one of these sheet protectors per day, and leave the back side of it with just pattern paper and like a journaling card, so I can write in like what happened December 1st and then go back later and add my photos at the end of the month. And we'll see how that works. But I may change that up midstream. I don't really know. So let's get started with December 2nd, and today's prompt is favorite holiday recipes. And I've got this washi tape here to help me not go past this line. Hopefully I will pay attention to that. And I've already got a couple of pieces of paper cut out. I was trying to see what in the world. I wanted to make sure I wasn't covering over something like Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, but I don't even know what book Miss Teresa Collins pulled this from. So yeah, we'll go ahead and cover that. No problemo. And let me lay that down. So, as I may or may not have mentioned multiple times in various videos, I love to bake. Absolutely love to bake. And with it being just me here, yeah, unless I want to be as big as a house, I can't bake a whole lot. So, I don't get, I mean, when I go to like church potlucks and Christmas parties, things of that nature, I can bake to my little heart's content. Every year my mom used to bake, and those were like Christmas gifts for her co-workers, for families, family members. I remember her shipping, she would do, and I would help her, she would do fudge, and I can't remember if she She would always, every year, she would try to make divinity. And she never liked the way hers turned out. I loved it. And I don't like fudge. I'm a chocoholic, which is kind of odd that I don't like fudge. To me, it's just too sweet, too rich. I don't, not a fudge fan. But, I think I'm going to put that there. She would make divinity fudge. She would make, of course, chocolate chip cookies. And she would make various kinds of, like pumpkin bread, banana nut bread. And she would send them in these Christmas tins. Most of her family, back in the day, they lived in New York. Upstate New York, Rochester, New York. And, so she would ship these packages, and we also had family. My parents are from Des Moines, Iowa, and we had, my dad's side of the family was in Des Moines and Council Bluffs, Iowa. And shout out to Iowa. And go Hawks, huh? Is anybody watching college football? The Hawkeyes are 12-0. Yeah. So anyways, I'm sorry I keep clearing my throat. It's just that time of year. I guess. I don't know. But, anywho. Trying to figure out where in the world I'm going to put this little... I'm putting it there. Go with my first thought, huh? So, anyways, I loved making, was it favorite holiday recipes? Let me write that in. I love baking. I'm following in my mom's footsteps. She hates to bake now. She's gonna turn 69 in a couple of days. And happy birthday, Mommy, if you're watching. I don't think she does, but anyways. I follow in her footsteps and have picked up the baking gauntlet, I guess. Not sure that's... I picked up the baker's rolling pin. There you go. And I love to bake gingerbread and gingerbread cookies, which is why I'm trying to peel off this little gingerbread man. And I'm gonna have this huge open space right here. What am I doing? Oh well, I can decorate it, I guess. And let's see, what was I talking about? Gingerbread. I love baked pies. One thing I could never, like my mom's thing, her, she felt like she could never bake divinity. I'm like all over the place with these stickers, y'all. This is crazy. Like, she felt like she could never, not bake because you don't bake it, but she could never make divinity. She could make everything else. And she learned from her grandmother, my great-great-grandmother, great-great-grandma Billings in Des Moines, Iowa, who taught my mom how to bake and cook. And she was one of those cooks, bakers, that never followed a recipe. And, it's a pinch of this, a dash of that. That's just, that old school way of cooking and baking. And I, for the most part, am the same. I will follow a recipe for baking because that is, to me, like an exact science. I mean, either it's on or it's off. And for baking, I don't play around. I'm not about to mess up a cake and then have to throw the whole thing away. That's just not happening. My absolute favorite thing, like my church is going to be doing a potluck And I am bringing my favorite thing to make, which is a double stack cheesecake. It is cake on the bottom with cheesecake on the top, and I perfected that recipe and I absolutely love it, but I can't make it smaller than a 10-inch round, which is enormous. I mean, that's just huge. And so I wait for big potlucks like that. And cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait. So I look forward to baking. The holidays is really the only time I bake a lot. And my brother, his family, they all live about 2 hours south of here. So it's just my mom and I. My dad lives about an hour north. So it's just my mom and I here in Sugar Land. And not very many occasions to bake the way I want to, I guess. But her favorite recipes are now mine, with the exception of fudge. I definitely still love to do gingerbread, and I love to make like pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, pumpkin anything, pumpkin and cranberry cookies with chocolate chips. Is it? Okay, never mind. I'll just write pumpkin anything, because that's just... what else do I... Divinity. I think I'm gonna make some divinity this Christmas and take it to the office. Now that there's more than just 2 of us working there. We've got a whopping 6 of us there now. So, looking at other stickers to put on here, because this is like really bare. I thought I had something about Christmas cookies, but I guess not. In all of my stickers. Let's see. Do that. So, where is... There it is. I'm using my, oops, wrong punch. My EK Success 1.5 inch punch to punch out these numbers. And it punches it out perfectly. It just leaves the tiniest little piece behind, but you get the majority of that pretty red glittery. And this is also out of that Teresa Collins Checking It Twice paper pad. I think I'm just gonna, on the other one I punched out, I used my, this is my 1.5 inch punch, and this is my 2 inch. And rather than having, I don't like that red on red because it gets a little lost back there in the background. I think I'm gonna back it on here. And then just staple it down. call it good. I have to finish writing this in though. And I want to put something else over here. Like, this is a lot of space. Well, okay. 'Tis the season. I guess we'll put that sticker, fill it up a little. Don't y'all love how I place a sticker and then when I go to put it down, I put it somewhere completely different? I'm telling you, it's like the attention span of a gnat. So, cookies. Oh, I need to write cookies. I make all kinds of cookies. My mom used to make peanut brittle, and I can't remember what other candies she used to make, but I am not into making, I mean, the closest I'll come to making candy is Divinity. I'm trying to think what else to put on there. I don't know. Oh well. I have some oven mitts that look kind of like these, so I think I'm gonna put that there and call it good. I'm gonna finish filling this in so I don't make this video too long, and that is my December 2nd Lister's Got a List, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.